All right, this is a session recap for the third day of January. This morning we were watching as the dollar had a reaction against ICM. It continued its move up. The reaction was negative, but they went, well, it wasn't really negative. It was basically neutral. So they should continue this move up. Watch this area up here at 103.78. That's a significant area with a 2.618 and the R9 there. All right. Don't forget, when you go to the R9, you're going to be 1,000 pips from the movement to the bottom, right? So it's quite a bit of movement, and it'll most likely waver there, if not can stop. In the meantime, we're going with dollar positive, which means euro to the negative side. And of course, it did go down during the night, went right to its ATR right here. Well, missed it by a couple of pips, and then it's done. All right, so let me pull the ATR up, and there we go. Back to home page, ATR. All right, so euro dollar, make this bigger now. I don't need to get on there. Euro dollar, 75 pip ATR. Over the British pound, we're waiting for it with dollar going up for it to break to the downside. Has not done that yet. We might get a big ABC here. Right now, we may have already put that ABC in with this right here, ABC right there. But if they don't find sellers, they're going to make this an A and a B and a C. So somewhere up in here before they make the turn. Target right now is 23.50, 25.50 down there. Pound dollar has an ATR of 102 pips a day. All right. Over to dollar Swissy, already did its ATR basically, and waiting for the dollar to go. Wait for 5 o'clock, you'll get a new ATR, but it's got a 76 pip ATR, so we can go quite a ways up in here. So watch for that after 5 o'clock, 76 pips up in the air. Dollar yen, big ATR on it, and it did its ATR easily, plus a few. Headed for the R5 right now, 151 pip ATR on dollar yen right now. Incredible. So there you go. Watch for 150 pips up if the dollar keeps going up. Aussie dollar to the pip to its ATR. Gee, I wonder if they knew where it was. I don't know, Scott. Looks pretty lucky. You're so lucky. 62 pips right to it. All right. Watch for it now. You can't trade this now because you're down at the bottom of the channel unless you get a pullback. Get a pullback, you could trade it down. Euro yen. Euro yen almost a target right now. Euro yen's got a big ATR, 157 pips, just shy of it right now. Look for 157, and then after 5 o'clock, look for 157 pips up in the air. All right, now, the strange thing is that it's following the dollar right now. All right, so be careful of that because this may be an A, B, C to go down. All right, and you can see you have a sideways move here. So is it going to go here? I don't know. Is it going to go here? I don't know. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. By rights, it should go down. It's correlated to go down, but right now it's following that dollar. All right. All right. So euro yen, 157 pip ATR. Pound yen, same thing here. Went right to its target. ATR still going up. All right. No pullback whatsoever in here. All right. So wait for a pullback and then go again. Pound yen has an ATR of 203 pips every day. So if you get a pullback, watch for 203 pips to the upside. New Zealand dollar, right down to its ATR. Gee, I don't know. They sure know where it is, okay? 56 pip ATR. They just barely did it. There you go. All right. But we're looking for a continuation down here. And if you get it, especially if you get a move above 55 pips a little bit, once it starts, you might be able to trade it. Down to Aussie yen. All right, Aussie yen. We waited all morning for it to break this support. I mean, this resistance never did it. All right, which actually is good for us because we'd be stuck upside down right now. And Aussie yen has an ATR of 89 pips, also a fib sequence number. Watch for the break, hook, and go, and then 90 pips to the upside up in this area here. Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, we're trying to get this breakout here. They've done multiple times breaking it out, not been successful. So they're coming back down to find buyers again, and maybe this time they'll break it. The target is 6,300, holding for 63.28 up there. And Euro Aussie has 126 pip ATR. Pound Aussie to the pip to its ATR. Bam. This is why you use the ATR. That's why you do it, folks. All right. So pound Aussie ATR is 158 pips. See, they did 170. All right. So look for 158 pips up in this area tonight, and it's following the dollars, and that's normal, but it hasn't been for the last 4 months. All right. You're in New Zealand, right? We got an attempt at the target. We pulled back down. Looks like for sure we're doing an ABC now. We didn't find enough buyers to get there. Watch for the bounce down here and watch for it to bounce up. The target is at 25.86, holding for, 75.86, holding for 7,600 up there. And Euro New Zealand has 124 pip ATR. Pound New Zealand to the pip to its ATR. Gee, I wonder if I should know where the ATR is. Yeah, probably. All right. Pound New Zealand and 153. And by the way, if you're using another ATR and you see it's not hitting and you see R's are, you know that you're using the wrong ATR. All right. So you might have a setting on your computer if you're not using our charts where you get this automatically. But if you're not using them, you're using something else, you may have a setting that's not correct, and it's going to be your job to figure out why that's not there. All right. All right. Over to New Zealand yen. All right. New Zealand yen. We're waiting for it to, we're waiting to go up. Target is up here at 89.75, holding for 89.82 area right there. New Zealand yen has an 81 pip ATR. Aussie Swissy can't really trade it. It's too low in ATR, 54 pips. You might be able to. I use 55 here. It's almost a target now. Pound Swissy to the pip to its ATR, no problem whatsoever. Wait for it to go. Well, yeah, it did do it to the pip. All right. Pound Swissy, wait for it a little later. And, half the time it goes with the dollar, half the time it doesn't. So right now it's going with it. Pound Swissy has an 83 pip ATR. Watch for 83 pips up in this area up here. And Aussie New Zealand, it's really tough to trade it right now because you only have a 41 pip ATR. So just pass on it right there. All right. All righty.